Bonfire night was a big thing here. Nearly every street had a bonfire. The one in our street was outside our house. We had it there that long that the cobbles. You can walk down the street, any street, and you could tell where the bonfire had been. It had damaged the cobbles in that area. And then, of course, you had fireworks. You had bonfire plus fireworks. And the bonfire was something everybody used to bring their own chairs out. You know, if you had a chair that you want to get rid of, or anything that you want to get rid of, it was round the bonfire, and gradually you sat on one chair and somebody would say, oh, we want that, and that's right on the bonfire. So you landed up with nothing. It was all just for the one street, everybody was round that bonfire. But then you could go and have a walk round and look at different bonfires. Some were bigger than others, especially if they were on a croft.
Most important thing about lighting of the legend, that it's for the community and the children and the parents absolutely love it. And I think if it stopped, there'd be a big thing about it, because it's really traditional, you know, so that it goes.
Well, we have a lot of history here. A lot of history of the Odd Salal, and kids just love coming to the park and watching the fireworks. They tell the stories about the history, what's been going on for the years.
I think it was because people were involved in it. The children were involved. If you involve children in anything, you get the parents and the grandparents. Oh look, our Jimmy's there. Oh, you've got to come and see our Jimmy. And that's what it is. It's the children that draw people in.
They're like the generation for your kids, your grandkids. So we're the generation that knows lighting is a legend. Like, you've got small grandkids coming up. You might have only seen lighting as a legend once. You know what I mean? And it's nice to know that, God forbid, when you're not here, they're going to hopefully still go to lighting as a legend.
I love bringing my grandkids, and I love telling them from when I was a little younger what it was like and the fireworks was then to now, and the meanings of everything, what's going on in the community. And we're all a big family here, all a big family, and we all communicate together and we get involved.
I developed a lot of my personality through my gran. We were taught about our morals, to treat others how you expected to be treated, always respect your elders, and I've gone through life with that same. I can still hear my nana's voice in my head telling me over and over again, respect your elders, treat others how you want to be treated. And I think our nanas are just inspirational, and we need 1,000 more of them.
This land is your land, this land is my land. from Wattle Hall to Wattle Park, from Wattle Cafe to Salford Docklands. This land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me our voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from Wattle Hall to Wattle Park, from Wattle Cafe to Salford Docklands. This land was made for you and me. When the sun came shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, as the fog was lifting, our voice was chanting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from Wattle Hall to Wattle Park, from Wattle Cafe to Salford Docklands. This land was made for you and me. Nobody living can never stop me as I go walking that freedom highway. Nobody living can ever make me turn back. This land was made for you and me.
Thanks all for coming. Good night and God bless.
From the age of 12 to 14, I lived with my grandma after my parents got divorced. There was no room in her house really for me and my mum, so she bought me a fold-up camp bed. So I slept on the bedroom floor next to her for 3 years, listening to her snore, fart and look at her teeth on the cupboard next to the bed.